Imagine a car that never loses signal, a car that can live stream, navigate, update, and even communicate from the middle of the desert, the Arctic, or the middle of the ocean. Now imagine that same car being powered not just by batteries and AI, but by a swarm of satellites orbiting the Earth at 550 kilometers above us today. We're talking about Tesla plus Starlink, two of Elon Musk's most ambitious projects, finally coming together in a way that could rewrite what a connected car even means starting 2026. Stay with me, because this is bigger than Wi-Fi in your car. This is about global connectivity, autonomous driving, safety, and the future of transportation. How we got here. Tesla didn't start as a tech company that also makes cars. Tesla started as a software company that happened to put wheels on code, over-the-air updates, self-driving neural networks, real-time vehicle fleet learning. Tesla cars talk to the cloud constantly. But there's always been one problem. Connectivity depends on cell towers. Lose the tower, you lose maps, so you lose streaming, you lose data. Sometimes even software features degrade. And in rural America, on Australian highways, cross-border journeys through Eastern Europe, Africa, South America, there are massive dead zones. Now enter Starlink, over thousands of satellites already in orbit, building a low-latency, high-speed global internet blanket, originally meant for homes, then RVs, then planes and ships. And the question became inevitable: what if Starlink powered Tesla cars too? Why 2026 matters. Starlink's first generations were powerful but big. Dish terminals the size of a pizza box. Perfect for a rooftop, not so perfect for a sedan. But over the last few years, something changed. Hardware shrunk, power consumption dropped, antenna design became slimmer and smarter. We began seeing flat, aerodynamic Starlink terminals on aircraft, cruise ships, semi-trucks, and that opened the door for something Elon Musk hinted at multiple times. Eventually, yes, Tesla cars will integrate Starlink in some form, not necessarily for Netflix binges while driving, but for reliability, critical data coverage where no network has coverage. And by 2026, the ecosystem begins to look like it can really happen. What Starlink in a Tesla would actually do: strip away hype. Here's what Starlink-powered Tesla connectivity realistically means to one: always connected autopilot and navigation. Self-driving needs real-time updates, traffic hazards, map corrections, fleet learning, data. FA, Tesla is driving through mountains or deserts, cell service dies. Starlink keeps the car's AI brain plugged into Tesla's network 24/7 globally. 2. Safety, even in the middle of nowhere, breakdown in a dead zone, accident in a remote highway, storm knocks towers offline. Starlink lets your car call for help anywhere. This isn't luxury, it's life-saving infrastructure. 3. Better over-the-air updates. Tesla updates aren't small. With satellite-grade connections, updates could download faster, smoother, and without relying on home Wi-Fi or weak LTE. Point for fleet management and logistics. Think Tesla semi-robotaxi networks, rideshare fleets. These vehicles must be online always. Starlink gives Tesla private global data backbone. 5. Entertainment, where legal and appropriate. Park your car at a remote campsite. Stream in the wilderness, not the main purpose, but a cool side effect. How do you fit Starlink in a car? You can't just bolt a dish onto the roof and call it a day. Tesla would need a low-profile phased array antenna embedded flush into the roof, or rear deck antenna beam steering, so the car can stay connected while moving. Efficient power usage. Tesla already has the battery solution, thermal control, managing heat on hot days. The result: a roof panel that looks like glass or paint, but is secretly a portal to orbiting satellites. The business logic: Tesla and Starlink are separate companies, but both under Elon Musk's umbrella. Starlink already sells residential plans, mobility plans, aviation plans. A Tesla plan would likely be subscription-based, prioritized bandwidth, global roaming. Think Starlink connected Tesla edition. The price: likely more than LTE, but for fleets, off-grid drivers, remote workers, it's invaluable. Robotaxi and autonomy. There's another bigger piece. If Tesla truly launches robotaxi networks, these vehicles must remain online 100% of the time. Dispatcher and passenger systems, remote monitoring, case human review. Starlink turns every Tesla robotaxi into a node on a global transportation internet. This is where the real game changer lives. Challenges and limitations. Let's stay honest, because real tech isn't magic. Your real-world limitations Tesla must solve. Regulations differ by country. Satellites need clear sky tunnels, and dense cities still need LTE fallback. Hardware costs versus mass market pricing. Heat and weather durability. Data prioritization. Nobody wants congestion, so Starlink won't replace cellular, it will work with it. A Tesla might switch between LTE and Starlink, automatic letting on signal quality. That hybrid system equals maximum reliability. What 2026 could actually look like. Here's a realistic rollout path. Phase 1 2025 2026 fleet and premium packages. Cybertruck, Tesla semi-robotaxi fleet, long-distance owners. Phase 2 2027. Optional add-on for new vehicles Phase 3 2028. Deeper software integration and expanded coverage. Not hype, not fantasy. Just steady engineering-driven evolution. Why this matters for the world. This isn't only about TESLAS. This is about the future standard for vehicles. BMW, Toyota, VW, Ford. Every automaker relies on carriers. Tesla could instead rely on its own satellite network. That means independence, global consistency, faster iteration, deeper AI learning, safer driving, and, more importantly, it pushes the entire industry forward. The bigger vision. Zoom out. Elon Musk isn't building random companies. He's building a connected ecosystem. Tesla transport, energy, grid independence. Starlink, global internet, AI and robotics, automation, SpaceX infrastructure. For space, Starship, multiplanetary expansions. Starlink inside Teslas is one puzzle piece clicking into place. A car becomes a node, a sensor, a learning device, a communication hub, part of a planet-wide intelligent network. So yes, if Starlink truly integrates into Tesla vehicles starting around 2026, it won't just mean better Netflix at campsites. It will mean safer roads, smarter autonomy, global coverage, revolutionary fleet connectivity. Technology closing the gap between cities and the remote world. A car that is always online, no matter where the road leads, and that is a real game changer. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments. Would you pay for Starlink in your Tesla? And what feature would you want most? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.